Welcome back to Impossible Color. Today I'm going to show you a cool white balance trick that's going to save you a lot of time and energy. If you ever take a picture in a given lighting setting, you often get a color cast that's kind of distorting the real colors that are supposed to be in a given scene. So for example, if you're taking a photo inside with incandescent lighting, like I did here, you're going to get a strong yellow cast that takes over your whole image. If you're outside in the middle of the day and you take a photo, you may get a strong blue cast that's coming down from the sky. Fluorescent lighting will give you kind of a greenish blue cast, and lots of other different lighting settings. So you fix that using white balance. But one of the cool tricks to make this really easy is to use what's called a gray card, or a neutral gray card. You can see here that I had my subject hold. And these cards are actually really easy to obtain, and they don't cost very much at all. You can go to eBay. The one that I got was just a couple of dollars, and it's really small. You can just carry it along in your camera bag or around your neck. You can buy more expensive ones at Amazon, or if you go to your local camera store, but really it doesn't matter that much from my experience which one you use. It's very easy to adjust even with the cheaper ones. Some people actually can use a piece of paper and it works fine for them, but you need to be careful because the color of the paper may not be neutral. So if you open up your image in Camera Raw and you look at the top row here, you can see there's a white balance tool. If you're using Lightroom, I think it's a white balance selector tool or something like that, but it looks the same. So if you click on that, just click somewhere in the middle of your gray card, and you can see that there was a whole shift in the image where it became slightly cooler, offsetting that yellow light. I'm going to undo it so you can check it out again. See that little shift? So that fixes it. If you don't want to use one of these cards, or it seems difficult to understand, you can also go to the white balance drop down here. And there's a lot of presets in there that can make it quite easy. Often the auto can get it pretty close. And it looks at your whole image and tries to determine what kind of cast you have there. And if you know your specific light source, say it's a cloudy day, or you know you're taking it with a flash, it knows how to compensate. For example, with the flash, it knows that the flash is going to create a bluer image, so it tries to add some more yellow to offset it. But for the sake of this example, I'm just going to use the selector, and I'm going to OK that. And we'll go back to bridge here. And now I'm going to apply this to all the other images that were taken in the same room, facing roughly the same direction. If you have different light sources in that room, you need to be careful because each of those lights may be casting a different color. So I'm going to right click the image that I calibrated the color with and go down to Develop Settings and just go Copy Settings. Now I'm going to select a whole bunch of other images that were all taken in that room. And I'm holding down Shift on a PC. If you're on a Mac, it's also Shift. But if you wanted to select a few more that are not necessarily in a row, you can hit Command or Control on a PC and just kind of handpick the ones that you want. Now right-click on any one of those images, go back to Develop Settings, and just go Paste Settings. And you can see one by one it adjusts all of those based on your neutral gray card or whatever settings that you set in your white balance. Now just to go back through that one more time, I'm going to select a few and paste settings. And you can see that in the Paste Camera Raw settings, there are a number of checks here. And basically what it's doing is it's copying all of the settings that I edited in that first image, which you may or may not want, but just make sure white balance is selected for this given example. If you made exposure adjustments that you wanted global across all your images, you can use that, and so on through all your other images. So that's it. That's a white balance trick that will save you a lot of time and energy. I hope you found this useful. If you did, please click like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any cool ideas for new videos that you'd like to see in the future, just add to the comments section below. Thanks for watching Impossible Color, and I'll see you next week.